Live breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm about to show you, fair warning, it is a little bit, I think it's repulsive. It's not gory or anything, but it may trigger something, so I'm just giving you a fair warning. I'm going to show you what happened at a Green Day concert. If you don't know who Green Day is, they're sort of a pop punk band from the 90s when I was a kid in high school. Some of you might not even know who he is. I'm going to show you what they actually showed the crowd at one of their latest concerts in just a moment, that I think is not only repulsive and disgusting, but also stokes the fire of discontent, volatility, violence, and is the same stuff that supposedly this Democratic Party was trying to lower the temperature on. Remember this?
I want to speak to you tonight about the need for us to lower the temperature in our politics. And to remember, while we may disagree, we are not enemies. We're neighbors, we're friends, co-workers, citizens, and most importantly, we're our fellow Americans. We must stand together.
That was shortly after the assassination attempt on President Trump, which to this day is 2 weeks ago, not that long ago at all. And already you've got Google, you've got Meta, aka Facebook, suppressing any kind of mention of the assassination, any kind of images or photos. A whole lot of interference already taking place. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of it. If not, let me know in the comments. Meta has since apologized. But once Kamala Harris took the reins, it was full steam ahead with the entire woke mafia content machine. They took over the platforms. They took over the media. They took over. You're probably seeing ads of Kamala Harris right now on this video, which I have no control over, by the way. They absolutely did a blitzkrieg for Kamala Harris. And then last night, you had this: white dudes for Kamala Harris.
I gotta laugh because I accepted the invitation. I was brought to the party not so much as being white, and I certainly am, but because I'm a dude, So a friend sent me this email today. Terrific. The fact that you're here, you're a black man here with us white guys. I had no idea that this whole thing that we're up to was based on black women for Harris, right? And so it kind of morphed into white men, white dudes for Harris. And I'm excited, man. I think, the fact that Joe has passed the baton so beautifully, and Kamala is just so certainly our girl. I can see her being president. I'm so excited. A woman president, man. How exciting.
Could you imagine if Trump had a white dudes for Trump rally? What do you think the media would do? And the media is touting this as a huge success. So the reason I'm showing all this, I'm going to show you the Green Day picture in just a second. The reason I'm sharing all this is because this is the party that is supposed to be the party of tolerance, inclusion, diversity, togetherness, collaboration, equity. And they have this racially segregated meeting. They stoke the fires of dissension at every turn. They called Donald Trump Hitler. They called him a dictator. They said he's going to end democracy. He's a threat to America, which essentially spurned on these whack jobs like Matthew Crooks to take on what he took on. Thank God he wasn't successful. And then you have the president go on and say, well, we need to lower the temperature. We can't have this happening. We're all brothers and sisters. We're all Americans. Hoo-ha-ha. And then I pointed out, look at all of these. These are not, teenage keyboard warriors living in their mother's basement. These are actual professionals. Check this out. Here's Amy Hutter, who is an administrative assistant. Does she look like a teenager who doesn't know any better? No, she's a grown adult. And if you look at what the circled message post that she posted just, moments after the assassination attempt, she says, just 2 inches and we'd be home free. Come on, heart attack. I posted this on my Facebook page and in the community tab. Here's Jennifer Collins. She actually works as a professor in the American Studies, if you can believe it or not, department at the University of Alabama. And she says someone is a really lousy shot because they not only missed his large ass, but they missed all those people behind him too. Weird. Basically saying that it wasn't a real assassination attempt. It was staged. And then she goes on to post the lyrics to a song saying he had it coming, he had it coming. He only had himself to blame. This is Sim Gill, who is a district attorney in Salt Lake City. What people already know, Sim says, truly, a dead body is more competent than Trump to be president. It would be exponentially less harm to our democratic republic and honor our ideals more. Just a couple of days after the assassination attempt and after President Biden went on the air live addressing the nation saying to lower the temperature. And then that brings me to Green Day. Again, I just want to give you a warning before I screen share this. It is disturbing a little bit. It's not gory or bloody, but it is a little bit disturbing. Here is Billie Joe Armstrong, the lead singer of Green Day, holding up a severed head of President Donald Trump with the word idiot stamped on his forehead. This has been sparking a lot of controversy. I am all for, thank God, there's a movement on X, formerly known as Twitter, and other platforms to boycott Green Day. Let me know if you're for that, with that, support that. I know I do. This is the left. This is the radical woke mafia left, the so-called Democrat Party, which I don't even think, I think the Democrat Party now, 15, 20 years ago, the Democrat Party would look at the Democrat what it's become today and actually recoil in horror. But this is what's happening now. This is their idea of lowering the temperature. This is their idea of decency, tolerance on the ballot in 2024. I don't see any decency. I don't see any tolerance. I don't see any equity. And I definitely don't see any inclusiveness. You know what? Our Constitution, the American Republic, affords everybody the right to vote for who they choose. And you guys are trying to interfere time and time again. You tried to bankrupt him. You tried to defame him. You tried to discredit him. You smeared his name. You tried to assassinate him. None of it has worked. You tried to jail him. None of it has worked. And now all you're doing is literally stoking the fires of hate, dissension, and sparking incentives using this hateful rhetoric like Hitler, dictator, threat to America, threat to democracy at every turn on every woke media station to potentially spurn another psychopath to attempt what Matthew Cricks did on July 13th. I am personally appalled. I am personally going to boycott Green Day and boycott the dude, Jeff Bridges, and anybody who supports this. And I wonder what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear it from you. Let me know. What do you think of this? What do you think of Green Day? What do you think of this white dudes for Harris? What do you think of everything we've been talking about? Are they lowering the temperature? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. You let me know in the comments. I'm happy to listen. I'm happy to be wrong because I love my country. This isn't about me. This is about saving our republic. So let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you made it this far, in the pinned comment, show notes, and description is our free newsletter. It's free. Sign up for it right now. It's in the pinned comment. All you do is click on the link, click on free newsletter, and give us your best email, and you're in. We don't spam. I don't share your email. That is not the Nez Nation way. Make sure you do that right now. Check out these videos coming up on the screen as well. Subscribe and follow right there. And as always, may God bless you, and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.